Aggelos, originally released in June of 2018, retailing for $14.99, and available for all modern platforms. This is a Metroidvania, but it doesn't ape Metroid or Castlevania. Rather, it borrows from Sega's Wonder Boy franchise. When the game starts, you randomly end up saving a princess. This leads you to find out the world's in danger, and only you can save the world. And you're going to do this by collecting the 4 elements at their various shrines. There's a fortune teller that will tell you the vague direction that you should go. And as you go to each shrine, you will find new spells and abilities, new pieces of equipment, and you'll end up leveling up a few times. Each of the shrines will of course be full of enemies, and have some light puzzle solving. The only time the puzzles get to be difficult is as you get later in the game, as sometimes a puzzle solution will have you using one of the spells or abilities you got much earlier on. And this game doesn't require you to be constantly using the things you have, so when you're in a situation where you finally need it, you might have just forgotten that you have it. Also, most of the spells have multiple things they do, and the game gives you a demo of exactly what they do, which you can skip. But you shouldn't skip, because oftentimes the things the spells can do are counterintuitive. Like your defensive bubble can burst and do a big attack, or your fireballs also serving as portals. As mentioned, you can level up. Leveling up will give you 1 point to your attack and defense, and also heals your character. Your equipment will do much more to raise your attack and defense. To actually get a noticeable difference from leveling up will take a lot of grinding, making leveling up the secondary purpose of grinding. The main reason you'll find yourself grinding through enemies is to get money to buy your equipment upgrades. Each town you get to will have shops. You can usually buy a new suit of armor and a new sword, and you will want to buy them because they represent a huge upgrade. And without them, things are going to get very frustrating very fast. Graphically, this game goes for a faux 8-bit style, trying to make all the sprites look as if they could have been on a Master System or NES. But truthfully, there's a little too much color used for it to have been on either of those systems. But I do understand they're trying to channel Wonder Boy here, and there are often little references to that series throughout if you look for them. The music, however, confuses me a little, as the music doesn't sound like Wonder Boy or anything Sega related. The music in this game sounds like it's from the original Final Fantasy on NES. Which is not a complaint, it just seems like an odd choice when so much of this game is trying to channel the 8-bit days of Sega. This is also a fairly short game, being under 10 hours. You can find secrets if you want to do some backtracking, and that might add another hour and a half to 2 hours to your time. The game is quite linear and does not have a lot of replay value. But is Aggelos worth your time and money? Usually when a game is only $15, I give it a positive recommendation just because of its price. But in the Metroidvania genre, there are other, better games on offer for that exact same price. Most of which are longer with better replay value, and more challenging. So for that reason, I do not recommend this game. If it really sparks your interest, it does go on sale for less than $5 at times, and I'd just wait for a sale if you really are curious. Please do subscribe, comment, like, and tell your friends.